Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to the first installment of the NASCAR Heat 5 Xfinity Championship mode. You may be wondering, Private Patton, didn't you already do an Xfinity Championship? Well, yes, technically. That was for career mode at Daytona, which we're also at Daytona now. Now, as you can see, I'm going to swap over the camera. We are racing as our boy, Justin Allgaier. You know, my favorite Xfinity driver. And, you know, that's what we've been doing this entire time. We have been looking at our favorite Xfinity or truck cup drivers. So Chase Elliott is the cup championship. Xfinity is now Justin Allgaier. And truck is was Matt Crafton. So that's what we are running with right now. And so honestly, we have a wonderful start to a race here. I can tell you now, I just got done with this race. I will say this has got to be one of the best Xfinity Daytona races I've ever had. So let's pull up those belts, Ty, one more time, and let's go racing. I have to find the correct view right here. Pretty sure it's this. Nope. Yep. Okay. I was right. Yeah. Right. Okay. We're good. So yeah, we are racing, like I said, as our boy Allgaier, and like I said, we're starting in the back, but that's like a given with any kind of Daytona, Talladega race. Super Speedway, we're always starting in the back, especially when we're starting on the high side. You know, starting on the high side, those even numbers are trash, my guy. Like, literally, like, look at that gap already. We have cars to our inside. In fact, we have, what's it called? Oh my god, that's Joe Nemechek of the Trump 2020 car. Trump 2020 scheme right there. So that is the person that is immediately to our left. And then we have Cesar Vaccarella. And then we also have our a Ray Black. Oh no, actually that is our a random Daniel Hemrick back there, our teammate. We are always looking for our teammates. We have Noah Gragson up in front. I also remember, literally lap 1, I did hit the wall, like coming out of the trial right there. So like literally, we of course hit the wall, and we have a little bit of damage. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Starting off this race. So yeah, we have Landon Castle to our inside. We are on the very top of 3. We are top of 3 wide. Harrison Burton wants some of that. Looking to the inside, David Starr and Josh Williams are pulling away right now. And that is going to be a theme, because going into this race, David Starr was looking pretty good. So we're going to see what he can do throughout this beginning stint of the race. We're still on top of 3 right here. We have Daniel Hemrick on the very bottom, Harrison Burton on top, and Justin Allgaier, myself up here on the very top side. We're actually keeping it off the wall, so you know this is top-notch driving here. I know, right? We can go through one corner and not actually hit the wall. Call to press. Stop it. Stop it. Private Patton, you're lying. I'm just like, no, this is true. This is facts right here. So the thing is, we need to get to the bottom, but the inside lane is literally not opening up at all. We have Daniel Hemrick, our teammate, right behind us right now, and then Joe Graff Jr. fills in that hole that Daniel Hemrick created. Now Harrison Burton's also down there as well. So like literally, our goal number 1 is get to the inside lane. But right now, you know, it's only lap 4. If we're doing 100% race, it's 120 laps, chat. We are not worried about making it to the front and winning on lap 4. You know, the race will come to us, the track will come to us, you know? As long as we stay in the draft, we have a chance. You know what they say, Daytona, Talladega, they are the great equalizers. So, by having that in the back of our heads, we just have to just be patient and allow a hole to open up, which we take right there. We actually drop down in front of Landon Castle and actually able to make it to the bottom. And this is where I'm talking about with patience. We're not going to force 3 wides or anything like that. We are just going to just sit in line behind Harrison Burton you know, chillax, sitting all cool and shooting some b-ball outside of the school. That's what we're gonna do at least. You know, make sure that we have a nice, calm beginning part of this race. I almost said rats. I'm just like, what? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So yeah, we're using Harrison Burton as our drafting partner right now, and we're definitely going to try to make to the front. Now, literally, if you guys know all kinds of NASCAR heat, the inside lane is the preferred lane, no matter what track, with Daytona or Talladega. So like literally, you always want to be on the very bottom. So literally, that's what we're gonna do. Yo, Tom's oh my God, Thoms, how you doing today, my dude? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. So yeah, you want to be on the bottom lane. So like I said, we're not gonna force any kind of 3 wide. It's literally lap 6. We're just gonna sit back, use Landon Castle as our backup right here. We have Harrison Burton in front of us, Landon Castle behind. So you know what? There's no point in trying to win the race on, well, now lap 7. God, can I just say right now, I am loving NASCAR Heat 5. Like, literally, I think that this game is probably one of the best out of the Heat franchise. Yes, it is a very close representation of what Heat 4 was, but I feel like having that and just building up on what Heat 4 was is a real good thing for, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Thomas? Thank you so much. Well, I'm a little sunburned right now. With my new job that I got, I am outside a lot, and oh my God, I wish I could do a. It's weird that we're so close to a face reveal. We are at 392 followers, and at 400, we're doing a face reveal. I think it's so funny that as we move up behind Noah Gregson, like I said, we're looking for our teammates right now. So we found one of them. So Noah, what we're going to do is just going to run with him. Even if it brings us to the rear, like we have been doing since it is the top side, we're going to run with our teammates. So yeah, at 400 followers, I do a face reveal. And I think that it is hilarious that I have this massive sunburn. Like, I am outside a lot. I have, like, you can tell I wear gloves because right where my wrist ends, literally. No, I live in Ohio, my guy. No, I do not. I do not live in Florida, though. But no, I heard Florida was scorching today. But yeah, like, we have, like, here in Ohio, it wasn't even high. It was like 90 degrees, with humidity. And then, but it was just like, the sun was like constantly out. It was like clear blue sky. So like, I got this massive sunburn right on my wrist. Since I wear gloves, I am still pasty white. Okay, so like my entire hand down to my wrist, pasty white. But then I have this farmer's tan going. So for, like, from my wrist to my elbow, this beet red. This, oh my God, like it's so bad that like I'm feeling the tingly sensation. You know when you get like really burnt? That is what's going on with both my arms right now. And then, but if you flip it over to the underside of my arm, still pasty white. So like literally only half of my arm got a sunburn. So I can tell literally where and how I got it. It just like, even my legs, since I have like this massive farmer's tan going right now, my right above my kneecaps is like, from everything like that to my thighs all the way up my leg is literally pasty white. From my kneecap down, it is tan. Like, it's not burnt. Like you can tell, like, I was creating my own shadow here. But it's, I'm getting a tan on my legs, but like, on my arms, oh, I'm not tanned, I'm burned. You can tell I am very Irish. I am very Irish because my last name is a very Irish name, as well as I have a history of having redheads in my family, and in my family, we don't tan, we burn. So there we go. Is making the ancestors proud. Dom says, damn, that sucks. The humidity is like soup right now. Oof. Thunderstorms around noon and then the sun comes out. Well, okay, let's take the good with the bad here. At least with the thunderstorms, the actual air temp goes down. So there's that. But, you know, but then, like, the humidity is like, you could physically cut that with a knife, and that's the part that sucks. So, like, you take the good with the bad, I guess. Tom says, or Borgatron says, Bork, okay, good talk, man. How you doing today, man? He also says, hey, it's 110 degrees for the next 2 days in the oven state. Dude, which one? Right now, there's like, there's at least like 4 different oven states. Like, are you talking like Arizona, Nevada, or are we talking about the forbidden? Okay. I thought you were gonna be like talking about the forbidden New Mexico, because no one believes that New Mexico actually exists. Dom also says, I just got tickets for the road course at Daytona, and we are sitting at the very top, so I'm sure we are going to get burned pretty good. Oof. Now, as we pass it, like along the actual track right here, point it out. Do you know where exactly are you guys sitting? So at the very top, I'm assuming right where turn 1 is, but not like Daytona, like oval turn 1, but where turn 1 will be for the road course. Is that where you're going to be sitting at? But yeah, like, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, you know, Ohio at least is a little bit cooler. I mean, it is cooler, but like in the representation that like for a day, for like an hour, because everyone knows that if you live in Northwest Ohio like me, the weather changes on the hour. A good representation of this was no, actually it's 2 years ago at this point. 2 years ago, it was February. Okay, so February, chap. Keep this in mind. We had our record low with the wind chill, it was -60. Okay, but then we flip around a month later, and I'm not even kidding. In March, we had a massive heat wave, and we had damn near 90 degrees. It was like 80. And I'm just like, wow, we literally went a full-on 80-degree difference. Or no, almost 100-degree difference here. Man, I wish I could actually count. That was literally the God, here I am trying to be a social studies teacher, and I can't do basic arithmetic. 120-degree difference. Borgatron says, man, our lowest is 50 degrees and we act like we were going to freeze to death. Dude, that's what I've been hearing, is that like if you ever live in like a very temperate, like mild state, like whether it be like out west, like in Arizona or anything like that, or even in Florida, like literally, if it goes like beneath, like even like 40 degrees, you guys, like my grandfather lives in Florida during the winter, and he says, and I'm taking this with a grain of salt, he says that people will literally go in full, like imagine you're going to brace the Arctic, like full on in full winter gear, when it's only like 40 degrees outside. Tom says it's literally the top left farthest corner up into turn 1 of the road course and pit exit, section 494, row 34. So right now, okay, I get you. So as we were passing it, it was right there. Okay, I get you. Alpha, oh yes, the whine of the motors will put me to sleep. Dude, my voice will do that for you. Because everyone knows you guys come here for the sweet, succulent private patent monologues. You know, put me on a tangent and I will put everyone to sleep. I gotta get that teacher mentality, you know? You know, we're gonna try to 2000 IQ this, guys, where if I can start putting you guys to sleep with me talking, I'm gonna be doing wonders for my students. What's up, TA? How you doing today? Just Anna Gator. Oh, just Little Gator. That's what you're talking about, man. Come on, get it right. It's a Little Gator. They put winter coats at 40 in Florida. I can attest to that. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. See? Alpha backing me up right here. You have the Bob Ross voice of NASCAR? Really? Honestly, I think TA has a Bob Ross voice of NASCAR. I wouldn't even say Bob Ross, honestly. TA has a really good commentator's voice. Oh, gee, thanks, TA. You know, I was kidding, but, like, for you to actually say that, oof, actually kind of hurts. If you ever teach in a college class, I'll attend a lecture just to sleep in your class. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Well, first, that assumes I have to get a doctorate. Because in order to teach at a college, you have to get a doctorate. Unless you're just a lecturer, then you just need a master's, which I have, so perfect. That's awesome. Team WPC, do you use a wheel? No, I do not. This is all controller, my guy. Alpha Wolf says, in Michigan, when it hits 35, we go swimming. Dude, like literally, in Ohio, when we hit like that, like the coveted 40 degrees, you know, it is, as soon as we go above 40 degrees, we are in shorts. It is officially short season right there. But yes, even the tailpipes are decals. I know, it's dumb. It's dumb, but you know, it took me, when I was a wee little kid, chat, let me tell y'all something. I thought for the longest time, and I'm pretty sure we were all like this at one point, I thought for the longest time that the headlights and the taillights were real. And every time when I was watching a race, they would, and by they, the drivers, would know when the other would be braking because they could see a taillight only they could see. I'm just like, I don't see it, but obviously they can, so, you know, that's fine. So yeah, that's what we're running. That was a wee little kid private patent mentality right there. But yeah, Thoms is right. The exhaust comes out the side. You'll be able to see it, like in the very, like in the side skirt area, on the right side is where the exhaust comes out. TA says, and if it's any consolation, oh my god, me and my English today. If it's any consolation, I take pride in the classes I've slept in. Oh my god, I kept a tally. I have a special notebook, says TA, where he says, oh yeah, I attended this lecture and I slept right through it from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Let me just pencil y'all in right there. Alpha says, they were back when it was real stock car racing. Oh my god. Real stock car racing. So what, the 50s? When literally you can buy a car straight out of the dealership and then go and race it. Literally slept almost every day in biology. Oh my god. That's assuming a lot right there, that I even had biology. Oof. Biology is like one of my most hated subjects. Like even from like a high school standpoint, biology was always one of my, well, like most hated subjects. When they would buy and take it to the track, yes, says Alpha. See, Alpha gets it. Alpha gets the glory days. That was the 50s. Which, by the way, chat, one of my favorite NASCAR YouTubers, I'm sure you know of him, Slapshoes, just posted a video the other day. If you haven't seen it, let me link it to you right here, because it is about the Buick. So, incoming link, guys. Bam. So, that is Slapshoes' newest video right there. And we have, it was about the Buick. And it's very limited success in the early days of NASCAR, but then it took off in the 80s during the Aero Wars. Yo, TA redeemed a history, 2,000 points to tell you a history fact. What do you want to know about today, my guy? Give me a topic. Oh my god, I need to change my Twitter profile to night mode. Because like every time I go from like like my Twitch dashboard is on night mode right now. But if I go over to my Twitter, it's still like on day mode. Alpha says this is what Heat 6 needs, a retro race from one of the early areas, like anytime like in the 50s. I honestly, they should do like, yeah, that's essentially what Formula 1 should do. Because like, remember, Formula 1 has like the classic cars, ancient Ukrainian civilization. Oh my god. Ancient Ukrainian. It's gonna take me a hot minute, man. God. But so give me one hot second with that. So let me just cook one up for you. Let's see if I can think about it. But in the meantime, let's talk about how I'm going to be getting F1 here in F1 2020 later on this week. Or what is modern day Ukraine? No, I can give you the ancient one, the ancient Ukraine. Oh, ancient Ukrainian civilization. It was just so off the wall. I just wasn't expecting it. So in the early days, Buick was the top of the line luxury until they were replaced with a Cadillac. Well, according to Slapshoes, the Buick is apparently. This is a fun fact for everyone. Most of its sales come from China, where they believe that Buick is a luxury car. So think of it like us getting a Mercedes, or I wouldn't even say Lambo. That's like above and beyond right there. But essentially, it's like a Jaguar. Like here in the States, it's like literally them over in China. Like for us getting a Mercedes or a Jaguar, for them it's getting a Buick. TA says, "Hey, F1 guy, I know I'm gonna be getting it at the end of the week. I'm looking forward to it. I've been cooking up what I'm gonna be doing with the channel, and I've already said on stream yesterday I'm not gonna be doing career mode because everyone and their mother's doing career mode. So 2020 Mercedes, get in there, Lewis." So yeah, I'm not going to be doing career mode because literally everyone and their mother is doing it. So I think we're going to be just kind of skipping it. Oh, that's not right. That's not what that one. My team? Sublime. Sublime coming in here just to say Cole Custer. That's it. Dude, Cole Custer, like, literally was, like, I wouldn't say he was a showstopper because, like, he led the most important laps, which was the total 4 laps, or was it like 7, I think. 7 laps that he ran literally was the most important laps. And then of course, you know, that final pass on the last lap was phenomenal racing. Other than that, it was the race, honestly, if you ask me, was pretty bad. But like other than that, it was pretty good. TA says my team. I don't think I'm gonna even be doing that. I think I'm gonna be focusing on championship mode, honestly. Because literally, I did this yesterday. I just, for just shits and giggles, I looked up, here, I'll do it again right now. So, like, if you look up Formula 1 2020 game, career mode. Career mode. Oh, hello. I don't know if you guys could hear my cat right there. Career mode. Okay, there's a beginner's guide, so there's that. Career mode. 100% race at Red Bull. Okay, so that's not a career mode. So that's one. Okay, right there. And then there's a lot of, like, is it any good? But yeah, like, stuff like that. Since, like, everyone and their mother's doing it, I don't want to be like the other girls, and I want to be different. I want to stand out. You know what I mean? I think I'll buy it just for my team. That was a beast move, though. Cole Custer, like, honestly, that was like Xfinity Cole Custer coming out right there. Because, you know, I feel like all the, apart from like Reddick, their personalities and their driving styles have been really subdued. They've been really subdued with their driving because, you know, they're rookies. They're going to be racing with these guys for the rest of their careers, ideally. So what they want to do is just kind of keep things under wraps. But Cole Custer, that final restart, and then by extension, that final pass was kind of like him in his Xfinity days. You know, like he was racing like he still had a composite body. You know, it would just push right back out. TA says, dude, Cole Custer sent that thing into the abyss and came out clean on the other side. He sent it into the abyss, and the abyss was just like, nah, bro, you got this. I'm backing out of this one. Sublime says, the final pass was awesome, but the race was trash. The race was, I think, just Kentucky in general was just trash this weekend. I feel like the PJ1 was supposed to improve racing, but they did the exact opposite and literally made it worse. Like, that was probably the worst decision they've ever done. What's it called? Of course everyone is doing my team. It's new, but it's so worth it. I'm 14 races in and loving every bit of it. It's revolutionary game mode. Interesting. I mean, I still don't think I'm going to be doing it. I'm still going to be covering F1 2020. I don't think I'm going to be doing my team, though. I don't know. Like I said. Because, like, here's what I think about. You know? My entire platform is based around NASCAR games. And me racing said NASCAR games. Let's think about this objectively. Why would the F1 community want to watch a My Team career mode from a NASCAR guy? You know? That's like saying, oh, okay, think of it like the opposite, you know? We have a Formula 1 guy trying to take out, trying to watch NASCAR. The fan bases are going to get intertwined, and what the Formula 1 fan base is going to be looking for Formula 1 content, as opposed to actual, like, and good quality content, you know? But yeah, that's what I mean. Because we have seen crossovers before. Sublime says, depends on your difficulty. It's definitely a grind in order to become one of the best. Dude. Based on what I've seen with all the videos in my team that I've been watching, it does look fun, but it looks like a grind. We want good quality patent team owner. Oh my god. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is that, like, everyone knows I'm trash at racing games. Everyone knows that. It's not a secret. I'm trash at it. I pay another person to race for me. So like the person that you're watching right now is not even me. Well, I think you should make a series on how to not run a team. Okay, so easy. I just not even do my team, and I just go and race for Ferrari. And then literally I just recreate their 2019 season, but do it even worse. That's what we're doing. We're going to 2000 IQ this. How not to run a team. But then rage because they do not win. Oh my god. So we just... Okay, so we gotta channel our inner Kyle Busch. Okay, I get you. Honestly, like, the F1... So their 2020 season... Well, let's be fair here. Ferrari has one podium. Okay, so they have something. It's better than Williams. I mean, but then again, like, a person throwing a stone for 64 laps is going to outrun a Williams car, so there we go, there's that. Someone says it's a grind, certain tracks I'm just naturally good at. I scored some points just due to that. Interesting. I mean, like, I know that my, but to be honest, if you're not going to do my team or crew mode, it's not worth spending money. Dude, honestly, the reason why I want to spend it is because literally I want to actually play Formula 2. Like, I want to get it literally just for that. Like, I don't know why, but I have, like, an obsession with racing the lower series in any kind of racing game. Because I feel like they don't get the love and respect they deserve. Like, I asked chat yesterday... You mean the go-karts? Yeah, you're right. Like, I asked chat yesterday, and they literally did not know what Formula 2 was. And I'm just like, what? How do you not know what Formula 2 is? But yeah, that's essentially what I'm talking about, though. It's like, you know me. Like, I love racing in the lower series. You guys are literally watching a race in the lower series right here. You mean Indy is not Formula 2? Nah, man. But not how to watch. Literally, how I watch my Formula 2 races is Motorsport Replay. r/Motorsport Replay. There's usually a stream for every F2 race. But yeah, and I know it's a NASCAR-based chat, but like, this is people that were saying that they are Formula 1 fans. I'm just like, okay, so what's Formula 2? And there's like... But yeah, what is Formula 2? Alexa, hey Siri, what is Formula 2? Yes, tell me more.
It was replaced in 1985 by Formula 3000, but revived by the FIA from 2009 to 2012 in the form of the FIA Formula 2 Championship. The name returned in 2017 when the former GP2 series became known as the FIA Formula 2 Championship.
Well, there you go. Spoken from the goddess herself on what exactly F2 is. So there we go. Easy. Alex would have read off his cue card. Be like, oh god, oh god. But yeah. Hey, cereal. So yeah, I'm still getting the game, and I just my whole entire thing is that I just want to do different content with it because okay, you know, let's play a game. Let's play a game, chat. Let's go over to let's go over to the F1 category right now, okay? Which, by the way, we're pitting. It's lap 44, and we are taking our first stop. So we are taking 4 tires and fuel. Of course, we can easily... Oh, I was wondering what that was. And, yeah, let's go to the Formula 1 category. Which, by the way, there's 38 viewers for Heat 5. How is there 137 for Heat 4? Oh, because there's a girl streaming. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, there you go. Man, I was about to say that, like, Heat 4 has more people watching than Heat 5. What is this blasphemy? No, oof. I have not seen this view of the track yet. I honestly cannot wait for the Daytona road course. I think I have stopped in there once and left pretty quickly. Not entertaining at all. Well, okay, well that's what I'm getting though. Is that I want to be entertaining, you know? Because I don't want it to be just like you know, like, oh, that guy that, you know, that does a career mode episode and nope, that's it for the week, you know? Oh my god. What? There is 3,000 people watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links? Jesus. What even is Twitch right now? Oh my god. Right here. New career, okay? Some online lobbies. Career. First time playing this game. Okay, that's fine. That's a career mode right there. That's a career mode right there. But you get my point though, chat. You get my point of what I'm saying. Ask Siri. Hey Siri. Open the Twitch app, please. Oh, well, rip. There you go. Well, there we go. We come back. Some people do. Some people do. Let's be honest here. There is one person who I have not seen in forever, and that is a mod named David Robb. He shows up like once a week. That's what I'm getting at, though. So yeah, like I'm still getting the game, and Sublime says, but the whole basis of F1 is the career mode because you can upgrade your car and driver changes happen. And if you don't do that, then it's a stale game where only Mercedes will win everything. Because there is no way that they are done patching the performance of the teams. Well, isn't there like a setting to turn off or to turn on like equal cars or something like that? I could have swore that was a setting, right? Again, this is a Formula 1 noob. Like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Yes, I know I'm talking about Formula 1 in a NASCAR stream, but you know, whatever. David Wreck, Denny Robb. Oh my god. What is that? What even is that sentence? That is an unholy amalgamation of a sentence right there. Which, by the way, chat, we're actually fast approaching halfway. We are on lap 48 right now, and out of lap 120. We already did our first pit stop. We are looking at about 44 laps every, like every 44 laps as we're pitting here. We actually combined our mics with Justin Allgaier and Michael Annette. So Michael Annette is trying to be the best driver he can be, because God knows he's on the soapbox right now saying that, hey, I deserve to be in the Xfinity Series, and everyone else is just like, okay there, kiddo. Okay, now go home and eat your candy. because we all know that it's a crock of crap. Sublime says Equal Performance is online only, but I still could be mistaken. Okay, well, again, I'm just saying. TA, an unholy whatamation? Amalgamation. Unholy amalgamation. However, Mercedes would still win. Not if I'm Mercedes and I take out my teammate. Easy. So what I'm hearing, chat, is when we are in Formula One, the Denny Hamlin is Lewis Hamilton, right? Whenever we get close to Lewis, it's like, okay, wreck him. I like amalgamation. I mean, it's a fun word. Like, God, what is, besides boy howdy, what is the, what is that word that I use all the time? I know I use boy howdy. What, out of everything that you've heard me say, what are my, like, private patentisms, you know? What are those words that kind of stick out? Sublime says, nah, Rec Grosjean, stupid French baguette. Well, honestly, I feel like if Haas needs to do any better in F1, they need to get rid of Magnussen and Grosjean and actually get some real talent in those cars. Clam chowdy, good talk. I mean, like, I'm talking about single words, though. I mean, like, those are good. Like, I know clam chowdy and good talk are all phrases I say, but, like, are there any words that I use? Like, single words? Colonel gives you the option to do a full F2 season to move up to F1. Now, see, if I cannot have Ragunatan as my teammate, then color me not impressed. And I know you can get him in my team. I know that, okay? Also, Magnussen isn't a bad driver. He has talent. Excellent. You can have that goat. I'm pretty sure no one wants him. Is there? I want to see that. Like, has there ever been like a playthrough of the career mode where they voluntarily chose Ragunatan as their teammate? Because I will watch that religiously. I want to see, because I know for like Call Me Basic, I watch like the standard career mode. So like I watch like Tiet Marduk's. He has R/F1 game. Oof. I have to hit that up later on. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We have like literally Tiet Marduk is firing Mick Schumacher, and if Mick Schumacher can't do that, whew, no one is on that level of troll. Honestly, ooh. Oh, man. Oh. Giving me some ideas. Giving me some ideas. Okay. Because I see that there are some people, that are racing with Antoine Hubert as their teammate, which for obvious reasons. But full Ragunatan, my team. That's ideas. Apparently they posted them choosing him a lot, but I haven't seen anything except one post. Really. Grosjean is useless on my team. Say he was the first driver to announce your time, and he was a blessing. Oof. And that walking bag of trash had the audacity to take an Insta and say, select me on my team. Oh. Wait, Sublime, you're talking about Ragunatan, right? Ragunatan Grand Prix Racing Car Limited. Oh my god. Yeah, the series that's dedicated to only himself. All right. Oh, by the way, Tia, I never actually gave you your history fact. So about the ancient Ukrainian civilization. So I'm not gonna lie, I had to look this one up just to make sure. But 10,000 years ago, the world's longest river emptied. The world's longest river, the Soy Don, emptied glacier melted water through the Don and the Black Sea. And this is all like funneling from the UK. And then from springs in Gobi, it flowed along the Yenisei, which then was dammed off by the northern glaciers. And then from that, we have the West Siberian Glacial Lake, which is around now, and flowed about 10,000 kilometers and was eventually closed off. So 10,000 years ago, the world's longest river essentially got melted by the glaciers during the Ice Age. It flowed, created different rivers, and actually created the West Siberian Glacial Lake. But now, the river is no longer a thing because it dried up. So there you go. That's my fact of the day. Sublime says, but nah, people take a pee on Magnussen. Like, he doesn't outperform his teammate, but the car is trash. I'm just saying that if they want to get better, I feel like they have to increase their car performance. That's just me, though. That's my team name right there. Oh my god. He says on his Instagram, he's not in Formula 2 right now, right? I don't think he is. Hang on, let me look that up. Oh my god, he's only 21? Christ. Yeah, he's not racing right now. Rip. Oh well. Such a talent has to retire so soon. Why does the good die young? He definitely isn't. I tried to stump you with that and you made it. There you go. Thank you, man. I understand that you try to make it, and we got caution. And now, what's funny though, is that this caution was Brandon Jones. The two drivers I dislike the most, actually, I have more respect for Brandon Jones, like, by 10 times as much as I do for Riley Earps. But Brandon Jones is the reason for this caution. He is the DNF for this race. And it came at literally Brandaman Jones. Oh my god. Damn it, Brandaman. So yeah, we are not pitting here because we can actually make this in a one-stop. So pitting here is essentially like, why would you do that? So we're going to restart fifth and on the inside. So hey, perfect. The car went to the garage, fixed that first, and then kicked corrosion on second. It would be a disgrace to the other Formula drivers of the world if Ragunatum was still in F2. Well, I was just asking. I was pretty sure he wasn't, but yeah. I don't even understand how he got enough points on his super license to race F2. There is a... hang on. This guy. A very, very good documentary on the memer himself. The legend. I would highly recommend watching that. It tells you all about Ragunatum. I haven't watched it literally in probably like a month, so I forgot how he got his points for his super license. But literally, it's through all of his championships that he did, like Boss GP, GP3, all that. And literally, that's how he was able to get points. And because of that, his F2 results, he had one singular point and finished 20th in the standings. RIP. Oh man, what a legend. What a legend. Okay, yeah, it's Josh Rebel. Yeah, that's him. But he explains how he got points on his super license. Like I said, I forget exactly what it was, but I feel like it was like that. Actually, like that, chat? I actually made a pass around the outside, going on the backstretch into turn 3 right there. Was able to go around the outside of Michael and that. And then we're going to try to do the same turn. Which, by the way, chat, does it do it? I'm going to rewind it just for a hot second. Do you see what that hot name is on Ryan Sieg's back? Do you see that right there? What is that? What is that name? I thought I was racing as Allgaier. Let's just think about that for a hot second. If there's 2 Allgaiers here, who's the real one? Mind blown, says Alpha. I'm just saying, like, obviously I know that's a glitch, and that's actually Ryan Sieg, but like, if we, like, look at right there, look at his front, like, yeah, like that, it still says Ryan Sieg, but his back name says Allgaier. I was hoping that I was just wrong, because when I was racing this, I'm just like, nah, that's definitely, like, obviously that's not right. That's a glitch. But maybe the replay will fix it. And lo and behold, here we are. We have 2 Allgaiers here. Yeah, definitely the one in the 39. That's the real Allgaier. Totally, man. Yeah, got me. Which, by the way, David Starr's still leading, so I have no idea. R/704 NASCAR, he's freaking out about it for good reason. Dude, when there's 2 Allgaiers here, we need to know who is the best Xfinity driver. There can't be 2 best Xfinity drivers. There can only be 1. And also, chat, let me tell y'all about what I discovered. Do you guys know about the problem with the Homestead lighting? Do you guys know about that? Like how Homestead is, the sky changes, but the lighting on track doesn't? Well, there you go. There's proof for that. The proof's in the pudding right there. I literally did a race on Homestead for the Cup Series. If you click through the actual clips, the sky changes, but the lighting on the track does not, and it constantly looks like it's in ever-loving shade. So I thought that, like, you know, obviously NASCAR Heat's not perfect. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but, like, come on. Alpha says, so I watched the whole Buick video, and I find it funny because he said Buick is looked at as a luxury vehicle in China. That's how he view Mercedes here as well. Well, Mercedes are basic vehicles in other countries. Well, exactly. It's just a matter of perspective, you know? Like, what's it called? At one point, I mean, well, I guess it kind of is. It kind of is still. Like, at one point, you know, the Corvette for Chevy was a high-end vehicle. I mean, it still is. But for some others, for like culture, like, it's not considered that high class. You know? But yeah, stuff like that I find fascinating. And it all comes down to how we are raised and how we look at things from a cultural perspective. So I cannot catch David Starr for the life of me. You're gonna see me try to catch him for, like, I'm trying to catch him like it's the last lap. because I want to test out, see how I can do this if this would be like towards the end of the race. You know, try to do a dry run. Well, Ryan Sieg is not being able to help us out. Or sorry, Ryan Allgaier is not allowed, is not getting to our rear to help us out. And, you know, we actually cannot, since we have low draft settings, we actually cannot actually catch him. So right now we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. TA coming in with clutch, reminding me about the question of the day. Okay, so chat, we asked a bit off the wall question today. I'm gonna ask a little more general. This is coming from personal experience here. What was the worst sunburn you have ever had? Now, and by what I mean by worst, I mean like it could be painful, it could be like ugly. Tell me about it. What year, what were you doing, and what did you do about it? Because let me tell y'all a story. I opened up with this story, but I'll tell it again. Guys, you know I have a new job, right? Well, it requires me to do a lot of outside work and a lot of moving around of materials. So because of that, I constantly wear gloves, okay? So I wear cargo shorts and just a regular plain old white t-shirt. So we have, I work outside a lot, and I wear gloves, and I wear cargo shorts, so my cargo shorts go to about my kneecaps, okay? So my arms, I was outside today working, and from both of my arms, from like the wrist down, like my actual hands, they are pasty white. I wish that we hit 400 followers tonight so I could actually show you exactly what I'm talking about. I am, from my hands, from my wrist down, or I guess up, I am pasty white, okay? My arms, my actual arms, are sunburnt. Like, I come from a very Irish family. We don't tan, we burn. So I have like this pasty white and then an immediate split to tomato red on both arms. And then that goes up to my elbow. And then from up there it's pasty white because my shirt blocks out, so I have a farmer's tan going. I have an extreme farmer's tan. And not to mention, my actual face, since I wear sunglasses, it looks like I'm a raccoon. Because I have sunburn along my forehead, my cheeks, my nose, but around my eyes, there is a subtle white patch, like just in the top of my eyebrows to like my actual eye socket, you know, like folding around, like kind of wrapping around there, as well as to the sides of the top of my ears. Literally. Oh my god, Raccooniton, oh my god. I almost want to time you out for that, because it's such a dumb it's such a dumb one-liner, but like it's funny. So yeah, like I have an extreme sunburn going on. So like this is probably the worst I've had in recent memory, because like I'm not in pain by any means, but like it just looks dumb. Like I can't go out in public like this, but I'm forced to. TA says, do you want the time I got a sunburn from mowing, or the one I had heat exhaustion and later realized I had a sunburn as well? Whatever you decide on, man. Because for me, my worst sunburn is this dumbass look I have. I look like a Scooby-Doo villain that had no idea what the hell he was doing. A really bad depiction of Dayman. Because not only can I blind you with how pasty white I am, but I can also give you a little bit of my vitamin D. Because I have so much of it in my arms. Here, have some. I don't want it anymore. Alpha says, my wife did the DNA and she is like 100% Irish, UK, and Welsh. She is very pale too. Oof. Dang, like 100%? Dang, man. That is rough. Alpha says, I also just looked up the Buick GS for $40K. I could buy a WRX and upgrade it, and it'd still come out cheaper. I mean, that's just a matter of perspective. Like, it's weird how things like that work, you know, with the price match, with the prices in different countries. Because, like, even in Slap's video, he says that even if you were to drive a Buick in like the Indy 500, it costs so little that you could literally start and park, because it was blistering fast, but so unreliable that you would make a profit by starting and parking in the Indy 500 by blowing your engine. So at this point, Chad, what's going on is I had enough. I just kind of move up to the top. I'm just going to let everyone go by me and just kind of start going to the rear. Because obviously nothing was happening, and me being there in P2, so I'm just like, you know what, that's fine, whatever. So we just roll on back, and we just fall in line right here in P5. I was thinking about going back to Noah, but I'm just like, screw it. We'll just go back to P5 and just see if Ryan Allgaier can actually make his way up and try to challenge, apparently, the greatest Xfinity driver of all time, David Starr. Alpha says, yeah, I'm pretty sure that GM went the way with most of their vehicles through the 90s. Most were throwaway cars. Well, I mean, let's be honest here. I remember my dad's car. It wasn't a GM, I'm just saying. It was a Pontiac. It was an old Pontiac. And when Pontiac went bankrupt, oh my god. You know, that thing became such a bucket of bolts, because who was going to take care of it? Like, honestly, like, who would take care of old Pontiacs? So that thing went the way with the bird, and just totally went just... It was the fastest seller we've ever had, is what I'm trying to say. Jets, secondary question: What was your first car? My first car was a 2004 Dodge, not Charger, Dodge Stratus. I had to remember the exact model. Dodge Stratus was my first vehicle. It was actually a hand-me-down from my aunt. Before she moved, basically it was like, oh, you come of age. You came of age now, so like this is me like when I'm like 16, 17. So we're upgrading to a car, and as long as you can make the payment, here you go. 1989 Chevy Sprint. I need to look that one up. Hang on. Oof. Oh, I've seen this one before. Okay, we kind of just moved to the outside again, let Justin Haley and Alex LeBay go, and now we actually caught up with Noah Gragson again. So awesome, perfect. We actually have made our way, found our teammate yet again, and we're gonna move up to the field. So we're in P6 and trying to get back up to the front. So the Chevy Sprint. Okay. Yeah, okay, I've seen this around. I didn't know that's what it was called, though, but I know exactly what car this is. Okay. And TA says 1993 Dodge D150. And what is that? Oh, really? That was your first car? Interesting. I've seen this one too. I mean, again, I wouldn't be able to point it out, but like I know of it. That looks like a stick. Was that a stick? I was saying it was a go-kart, really. It wasn't a car. That's a go-kart. Silly rabbit. Yeah, and my first hit and run. Oof. It was auto. Oh my god. Honestly, I feel like driving stick should be taught in all driving schools. You may not know this, chat, but I actually do know how to drive a stick. Like it's something that like is very niche, like, and I probably won't ever have to use it, but I do know how to drive a stick. Alpha says mine was manual and I took my driving test in it. Oh, nice. Technically true. I slid on a snowy road and hit a mailbox. Oh, okay. So when you say hit and run, you mean you hit a mailbox and ran. Okay, I get you. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. And the only thing he had to keep telling me was to keep both hands on the wheel. I would keep one on the shifter. Well, like literally, like how else are you gonna do it? Like I will be honest, I'm not the most confident when it comes to driving a stick, but I know what to do, and I know exactly what I would need to actually drive a stick, you know? And I don't think I would actually keep one on the shifter. I mean, like, I feel like having my... I mean, like, weirdly enough, I feel like... Yeah, like, exactly, like with Alpha. Like, you're, like Alpha said, like, when you drive a stick, you're supposed to have, like, both hands on the wheel until you need to shift. But, like, honestly, like, the way that you just are proportioned, like, I mean, like, that's technicalities. Like, literally... Like, even today, like, I keep on my center console, which is essentially just a bigger extension of the shifter. So, like, that's essentially what I would do. Oh, God. Alright, so, chat, in case you're just now popping in, welcome. Welcome, everyone. This is the Xfinity Championship Race 1 of 25 that we are starting out at. This is Daytona. So, we are in P6 right now currently, and we are about 5 laps away from making our second stop. So, it is a little bit of an extension because we had that caution right there with Brandon Jones deciding to, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to race anymore. So, we are going to be pitting in about 5 laps right now, and that will be our final stop. Tia says, you don't even know. But the thing was, I used to have a job. The reason why I was asking about sticks and all that, is that I used to have a job that required me to drive a large amount of vehicles. It was a detailing job, so there was a lot of times where I had to drive a stick and I didn't know how to. So I literally learned from one of the other people there, and that's how I learned stick. It's fun. It's fun to do. I mean, like, having the ability and actual opportunity to learn stick is something I don't like look back on and be like, oh well, that was a waste of time. You know, it was fun. It was fun to watch and fun to actually learn how to actually drive differently. Because, you know, here we are in this day and age. You know, we are automatically like trained to know that our transmission is automatic. That with driving a stick, it opens up a whole different can of worms, you know? And I think it's a lot of fun, and that's why I was asking. God, Ragooniton is trash. Yeah, chat, you guys are giving me some ideas here. Like, if I were to ever actually do my team is like, you know, it would have to be a Ragunaton. Like that's like remember when we did career on Heat 4? It was like Natalie Decker. So yeah, there we go. Still on Ragunaton. Like, oh, I just have multiple tabs up, just looking up Ragunaton facts. Like, what? Is there even one, like, does he have a racing reference? Oh, they don't do racing reference for that? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Ugh. Alpha says, my buddy bought an 89 Ranger. He looked forever because this is a vehicle he really wanted. It was manual and he did not know how to drive it. He went to a parking lot and learned. I mean, that's basically what I did. My workplace was, at my old job, was right next to an abandoned mall. So essentially we just stopped in right there and learned on the fly. That Ranger, though, was rebuilt and he was done real nice. There we go. Did he end up keeping it? Or did he do it just to flip? Because I know some people will buy cars like that just to flip. But yeah, P5 right now, we are, as you can see, based on everyone going down low, we are on our pit lap. So trying not to slide into Noah here. And there we go. So now we are on our final stop. We're going to take 4 tires and fuel because let's think of it like this, objectively, chat. We are 30 laps away from our final lap. So we're going to take 4 tires and fuel and see what happens here. Okay? We have Timmy Hill stopped right in front of us. He's going to be parking a little bit later. Jesse Lowe just now coming in behind us. There goes Matt Mills, David Starr, and as you can see here, a lot of other cars. AI took 2. The AI took 2. I took 4. What went from a P5 is now a P... Wait for it. 23. Major... Oh, P24, sorry, I lied. So, major championship implications here. Just pack it up. Season's done. Season's done. We have a lot of... We have no more racing left. I mean, our season's already over with. We're in P24. Let's pack it up, go home. So we have Jeremy Clements right behind us and Daniel Hemrick right behind him. Alpha saying, yeah, he's going to keep it over his bet that he has. Just spin Noah out. Well, when we get to him, I mean, we're not even near him anymore. But yeah, there's still a lot of racing left. We do have over 30 laps, but these 30 laps are going to click on by. So what we have here is a new thing that you're going to see, and it's me just going, I mean, I guess it's what the kids would call sicko mode. God, I sound so cringe. I sound like an out-of-touch teacher trying to connect with his students. Because since we have to go, it is less than 30 laps to go, and we're in P20 at this point, and the leader is 5 seconds up the road. And we cannot rely on drafting help anymore. If we have a run, we have to make it work. So here we are right now. We're trying to make something happen on the high side. You know, side draft a little bit of Cesar Baccarella, and it's not going to work. So kind of just stuck on down. Just by the time, you know, we have a lot of racing left, but we have to at least ideally pick off 1 spot per lap. So, you know, as long as we can do that, that's fine. Unfortunately, we do actually hit Cesar Baccarella in the rear, which makes him a draft partner with us. So we are going to be trying to shake him as much as possible because, as you can see, no matter where we go, up high, down low, he tries to block. So optimally right here, since we actually have the drafting help right there of the GOAT, that is the absolute unit himself, Mike Harmon, we are actually able to get around Caesar Becker on the high side. Easy, okay? And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go on a special onboard, because since we have so few laps left, we can actually run in our classic standard. Actually, let's run the roof cannon. There we go. So we have CJ McLaughlin up high, and that'll be P18 right there. And we're trying not to get side drafted right now, which is what we're doing. But we do clear him right there, and are still right behind Mike Harmon. So yeah, right now essentially we're just kind of just biding our time and trying to move forward. Man, I keep going past it. There we go. Oh, Grant Imahara? Dude, why... Like, this was a couple days after, after the former Glee star, was found dead. Like, 2020 sucks. Why has that been, like, a thing, like, a recurrent thing that has been going on here? 2020 has literally been the most depressing year. I know Grant Imahara, literally, like, with him and his role at Mythbusters was very depressing to hear. How did he die exactly? I heard he was dead, but I don't know how he died. Brain aneurysm. Oh my god. He was only 49 too. Only 49. You know what they say about the good dying young. I mean, like, honestly, he did not deserve that. 2016 was a celebrity death year. Oh yeah, well yeah. 2016 was really bad, but like 2020, just with everything that's been going on, like having like we have Kobe, we have Grant Imahara, we have the former Glee star, we have Corona, we had Murder Hornets. Like, just, it's been an amalgamation of everything, you know? So up in the P14 right now, we do have a little bit of track distance in order to, until we can actually get to Josh Palicki up here. So we're going to try to get, we have Anthony Fast Pasta right behind us. We're going to try to lead him forward and try to actually leave him in the dust. Actually, that's not Josh Palicki. That's Brandon Brown. Sorry, I didn't recognize him in that old paint scheme. Murder Hornets wasn't even a thing. Oh, I mean, it was still the whole fear of that though, you know. People were literally like thinking that it was real, and it did create panic. And obviously, what's been going on here with police brutality and all that. One of the few times you're actually going to see a outside pass right here by Brandon Brown, because hey, you know, draft is a thing. And at this point right now, chat, as you can see just from in front of us, we are closing the gap on David Starr, the leader. Like I said, every one of these guys in front of us took 2 tires with 30 to go. I have no idea how these guys are making it on 2 tires, because and you're going to see this in my POV, if you do ever watch the POV, is my left rear was at like 40% after an entire fuel run, and then do that for 30 more laps. We're on borrowed time before that thing blows up. So hey, you know, I guess that's just a thing for the AI where they have that secret advantage on us, you know? So we're trying our hardest to get past Justin Haley. We have 20 to go at this point. Okay, kind of shoot on down low. Trying to see what can happen, because we know Harrison Burton's going to go down low, so we can see what happens here. Our run gets stalled out. Do we have mechanical failure turned on? Yes, we do have that turned on. But literally, though, we've only had one caution. That was from Brandon Jones from, what, lap 60? So only one caution so far out of this entire 100% race. We're looking high, looking low, trying to see if anything on top will lead us to get past Justin Haley. Unfortunately not, so we just kind of just scoop on back down in the middle and down low. Pick up Brandon Brown, see what we can do here on Justin Haley. We're going to get a massive run from Harrison Burton and see if we can actually maybe kind of scoot on down, try the high side one more time. We're going to try to side draft it as much as we can as well, but still having to tuck in right here. Yo, Nina, how you doing today, man? So far, are you liking Heat 5? Yes, I am liking Heat 5. Even though we found 2 glitches at this point. One was from Homestead. Where there is a lighting thing that for some reason just doesn't work. Like the sky changes, but the lighting on the actual track doesn't, which is really weird if you ask me, but you know what, whatever. And then the other one is we just now discovered is Ryan Sieg has Justin Allgaier. Allgaier's like nameplate on his back. You know, like how on the back windshield it says the driver's last name. The Ryan Sieg has Allgaier's, so we've been calling him Ryan Allgaier this entire race. But overall, Nina, yes, I am really liking Heat 5. Justin Sieg, oh my god. Ooh. But I mean, like, you've been noticing though, like on the back of my nameplate, like literally, it's still Allgaier. So like, and I could have swore, chat, during my Xfinity career mode, if we looked at Sieg, whoever he is around or makes contact with for some reason, I could have swore I saw Ryan Sieg having Star as his last name. I could be mistaken on that though. I'll have to look back at the footage. So I think it's just Ryan Sieg having a different a glitch essentially in his name plating. TA says, "Would you like to see something unholy?" Oh god, please, please no. But sure, why not? I was saying Justin Sieg, yeah, no, and that's unholy right there. So lap 106, chat. 15 to go. 15 to go. Still only one caution. I'm actually very surprised by that. We have Anthony Alfredo right behind us, a.k.a. Fast Pasta. Harrison Burton right in front of us, and we are doing our damnedest in order to try to get back up there. Everyone took 2. We're the first car that took 4. Oh god, what'd you send me here? Ugh, that is unholy. Female Dale, I like the first comment. Female Dale Jarrett isn't real. She can't hurt you. Female Dale Jarrett wants to sell you some Plexiderm. Because, like, literally, oh my god, that is... Ooh, that is unholy. No, it says good news. That morning during the day that I might be returning to commentating for the AKA League, they're going to be looking at my racing broadcasting skills. I took the offer, but they'll let me know. See, they should definitely hire me, because look at me constantly broadcasting my races like this. And see, we are full on marketing. I'm kidding. Noah, so yeah, thank you so much, man, for stopping on in. Really, congrats, man. Now, I'm assuming this will be for a new season, correct? Or is it going to be, are you going to kind of be like just kind of starting in mid-season? Oh god, what else did you send me, TA? Oh my, dude, I love Forrest Gump. That movie is phenomenal, and I know exactly what that's from. So there we go. You think you could pull one past me? At least it's abandoned. Trying to make the high side work on Noah here. Lap 109. And oh, well, there we go, chat. We got a caution. Now, this is actually really... Yeah, that's from Forrest Gump. That's because they're demolishing Jenny's house. No, it says it's most on both console, PS4, and Xbox into bio. I don't know yet. Okay, well, there you go. Hey, congrats, man. I'm glad that you're back in the broadcasting biz. Noah, did you know that TA is a broadcaster as well? He commentates for Formula One races. Did you know that? So, lucky for us, on lap 111, we're starting 11th. Is that fortune favoring us starting on the inside right here? So, we are starting right behind the front row Joe, even though he's not in the front row anymore. Thanks? No, I don't know. There you go. TA, any advice you would give to Noah? Invictus Racing League. There you go. So, I do actually want to rewind that. Because you're going to see something right here. We're going to change this. Joe Nemechek gets off to a really slow start. I see a hole and I take it. But that hole immediately closes. And for some reason, right here, it feels like my controller just turned left on. Like literally, like I make contact with Joe Nemechek and that forces me into the outside. I thought I could clear him if I wouldn't have done that. So unfortunately, we are stuck on the outside here. So rip. With less than 10 laps to go. We are going through the middle right here. We have Justin Sieg to the inside, and right behind us we have the Colby Howard and Matt Mills, and we're taking every inch of the track possible here. I think you just wanted to scuff up his rap. Oh man, Tommy Joe Martin's being forced in the middle. He said Justin Sieg, dude. I mean, he is Justin Sieg. I mean, if it's Ryan Allgaier, it's Justin Sieg. But no, I mean, I will maintain that. It's an unholy combination right there, amalgamation. But it makes sense. So, what we're trying to do here is trying to clear Ryan Sieg, but Cesar Baccarella actually goes in front here. So, we are going to actually drop down here. And get to the bottom. I know, but I thought you liked Ryan Allgaier. I mean, I do. I prefer that. That is my headcanon. So yeah, we're going to drop on down and get behind Ryan Sieg here. And get to the inside of Austin Hill, which, how is he up here? I have no idea how Austin Hill is even here. And then see what we can do, because we see Noah Gragson up here. Noah Gragson somehow is able to actually like maintain a good finish. Noah Gragson right there. Justin Haley coming to the outside right now. Austin Hill didn't pit. No, he pit. He took two tires. I'm pretty sure he restarted on the inside line, and so now here he is. See, he even has damage, so he got involved in a wreck at some point. So like, yeah, Justin Haley right there. Michael Annett trying to go for the lead. And actually is. He actually is on the outside in a P3. And of course, chat, as soon as we take the lap to have 5 laps to go, one more caution comes out. Now, what this means, it's not a green-white checkered. It's just straight up going to be restarting with 2 to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a classic. We're going to use the far cam for this one, okay? Because it is going to be 2 laps to go. We're going to be restarting P6. And we have everything to race for. And I will tell you right now, I'm going to be uber aggressive, okay? So we are green here for the final 2 laps of the Racing Experience 300 for the start of our Xfinity Championship mode. Ryan Allgaier actually did not have a very good start, so we actually force a 3-wide right here with Jeffrey Earnhardt down low, Ryan Sieg up high, and clear. Perfect. So David Starr still right in front of us. That actually puts us on the top. We actually move to the top right there, try to force him out. We actually have Ryan Sieg's help behind us here, and we cleared him, but the inside lane is moving, so with all that work, it actually puts us in a worse spot than before. So we went from the middle to the top, and now as we still aren't quite clear of Chase Briscoe, we're trying to use Jeffrey Earnhardt's draft here. The inside isn't moving. The top, though, all the way to the wall is moving, but Justin Haley... And what we're trying to do here is clear Jeffrey Earnhardt. Tommy Joe Martins is right there. Riley Ertz, of all people. Justin Haley blocks as we go to the middle right there. And now here we are. Coming out of 4. Justin Haley side drafts the ever-loving God out of us. The 78 of... I actually forget who that is. David Starr. And Justin Haley actually moves us a little bit to the left there. And there we go. P11 is our final spot. We tried our best. We huffed and puffed, but could not blow that top 10 door down. But I'll tell you what, though, that was fun. That was a fun final. Like, as much as I dropped 5 positions, and that's literally all from starting on the outside. That's from restarting on the outside with 2 laps to go. It was fun, though. It was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So without further ado, let's just let's look at the final results. So David Starr right behind us. Look how close that was between David Starr and Jeffrey Earnhardt. Like I don't know. We could have had it. And Josh Williams was able to pull off the W there. Time for bed for me. Have a great night. Thanks for the stream. Anytime, man. Have a great rest of the night, Alpha. Yeah, look at that. Michael Annett came so close. 2 100ths away from winning. Well, I guess in universe, going back to back. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Riley Ertz coming out of the top 5. God, man, my day's ruined. Ryan Allgaier there in 15th. Perfect. And then we just move on down. Daniel Hemrick 23rd. And honestly, it was a decent day apart from Daniel Hemrick for Junior Motorsports. Landon Castle and Brandon Jones are the only DNFs for the race. And as we look to the points, you know, with it being a single stage, it is exactly how we finished. So, okay, so not the best start to the season, but, you know, as we move to Atlanta next week, we'll be better, Okay. We actually had the fastest lap. I'm actually, as we see this now, I'm actually very surprised we had the fastest lap. Dude, most laps led. David Starr, 84, leading 84 laps at Daytona. That's freaking insane. Joe Nemechek had the most improved, and then Jeff Green. Oh, that's 2000 Xfinity Series champion Jeff Green to you, sir. Finishing with the tough break. R.I.P. So, chat, honestly, all things considered, that was a fun race. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think, honestly, out of all of the Daytona Xfinity races that we've done from Heat 3 to 4 and 5, I think that probably had to be the best. Because, yes, we dropped 5 spots from the 2 laps to go, but that was so much fun. Swapping lanes like that, it was perfect. So yeah, of course, we're going to Atlanta next week, so hopefully we can get a good run there. We're usually pretty good at Atlanta, so we'll see what we can do. Chat, and as you can see right here, we had low draft right there, so basically all of that was from our own raw pace. And of course, moving on down, nothing new to see here at all. We do have enable draft partners. We can just change that right now. Of course, auto for the transmission actually makes it harder. And then all this fun stuff, 105 difficulty, can't go higher than that. Full damage, 100% race length. Normal, normal, normal. Strict yellow, which we have 3 cautions, but literally 2 of those cautions were in the last 10 laps. So, was it really strict? Kinda. But not really. Yes, but actually no. So yeah. Honestly, chat, like I said, it was a fun race. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Did you guys like it? God, I hope so. So yeah, and as we look into the points, this is exactly how we finished. Josh Williams, probably for the only time this season, is leading the points. Kobe Howard there in 3rd. Michael Annett so close to getting that win. We'll have to see what the rest of the season brings us. But yeah, chat, as we just flip on through right here, hopefully you all enjoyed that race. Thank you all so much for coming on out. Big shout out to all of you guys for being such a cool chat and just sitting back and relaxing with me as we flipped on through the season opener here. Tomorrow